Welcome back to Spotlight on Jackson County. We are continuing our conversation with Miss Helene Hicks. She is the president of the Jackson County Spay and Neuter. And she's got a very important event that's coming up on Saturday, August the 6th at Singing River Mall, 12 to 5 p.m.
in front of New York Pizza Areas Court.
And we were talking earlier in the program, there's going to be a lot of tables there from
Correct.
from people who have businesses in the mall.
Businesses in the mall and also businesses around the mall or in Jackson County. New businesses that people aren't even aware of that are around. That's my biggest focus, is to get people to start utilizing these businesses. And also these businesses are backing me. You know, they believe in what I'm doing, and so that helps too. You know, I have a groomer coming, all about pets. Is a new groomer behind the Country Gentleman. She's just started. We needed another groomer. Also, CTS Securities. They're in the old Jerry Lee's. Nobody knows where they're at either. Like I said, the karate place and the gym. All the new Bernadette's, KC, the Coffee Fusion, Top and Deb's. These are all new businesses that are, and there's a new Dance Magic also in the mall now, who is very popular. And you know, all these people aren't aware that they're in there. You know, and the new Cinema 5 is a great movie place. You know, you could come down there, go down and have some pizza, go to the movies, or hit the pizza place after the movies, or even Coffee Fusion. Apparently, it looks like they have a really cute little menu over there for lunches and dinner and that kind of thing. You know, they all seem to be working hard to get people into the mall, and it's just not. I believe that people just aren't aware of what is out there, you know, offered to them.
Well, it's tough being a business. You know, I know I have a business. It's not a for-profit business, but it's tough paying the bills. It's tough having a venue to which you show your product, or you pay the rent, you pay the electric bill, you pay the water bill. It's tough having a business, and this sounds like a win-win situation where people can come out and support this worthy event that will help you take care of pets in the county, but also see what's available in the mall. Because they are trying to revitalize that mall.
I think that I surprised the manager of the mall, Andrea, because when I first started it, I asked her if I could have a couple of businesses. And I went there the other day and I told her there was 30, and I could see the shock on her face. I don't think that I honestly didn't realize that I would get that many vendors to come out. I really, you know, I feel like a mini mullet fest.
Well, but it's a chance for them to have a table there at this event, and people can see, hey, wow, I didn't know that this business was back in the mall, and this is what we have to offer. Plus, these people are having a door prize on their table.
Right.
And there are going to be lots of things that are going to happen. Plus, you can get a ticket to try to get the first prize, which is 2 night stay and 2 buffets and a $40 gift certificate for the Cafe at the Point at the Isle. The second prize is your handyman. If you need some work around the house, it's 3 free hours of labor. Third prize is New York Pizza and Cinema 5 dinner and a movie, and tickets are $1 a piece, and they benefit the Jackson County Spay and Neuter program that you've got going here. So it's a worthy thing. I mean, it's only $1, but Helene, if somebody has a want to donate something to you, like money, you take old printer cartridges,
yes,
cat litter,
yes,
foods,
yes,
cleaning supplies, anything. Yep. They can get in touch with you at a phone number, which is 228
369-5613. My website is www.jcspan.org, and on there they can find my email address, my phone number. There's a PayPal account, and I am tax deductible. I can give you a receipt for it. It's all tax deductible and write-off. I'm a nonprofit.
And so far, since you've been doing this, you have helped 659 animals.
Correct. and about 300 of them, I'm going to say, I do have the statistics at home because I keep track of them for grants. Over 300 are the wild feral cats in and around Jackson County. You have people that are willing to feed them and keep them. They just don't want to turn into crazy cat people. And so I fix them for them and take them back, 5, 6, 7 cats, and then they just live out their life. We had a massive amount of Jerry Lees back in 08 and 09, and Ginger Lay, who was the council lady, contacted me, and we fixed them all. And now, slowly but surely, over the years, she feeds them. They've dwindled, but they haven't multiplied. You know, they either go to different areas, get a home. In fact, a couple of them, I liked them so much, I kept them. I find that I go out there and I trap these cats, and then I find that I don't want to take them back because I like them.
So you were talking during the break about how when the BP oil spill thing happened, the feral cats kind of moved inland.
Well, you know, with all the work that was going along the beaches and that kind of thing, the cats that hung out in the woods and everything scattered and did come inland a little. And so normally the ones that I would have gotten had a chance to breed. And so it kind of defeated my purpose that year, that now you have the kittens of these cats that we couldn't catch because of the noise, and I wasn't leaving equipment down there. I've had equipment ran over, traps opened up, traps taken, you know. So I when I go out and I do this, I stay there. I have to stay there. I've worried about ants, you know, getting them. I took a trap to an older woman back in 09, and I came back to get it the next morning to have it fixed, and it was covered in hot fire ants, and it had been in there for 10 hours. She was supposed to call me when she trapped the cat, and I would have gone back to get it, and she didn't. I thought that cat was going to have to be put down. It was so eaten up. But they gave it a Benadryl shot and some salve, and the cat was returned to her. But I won't do it again. I don't leave people have my traps, and I make sure I stay there while I'm trapping.
Well, we were also talking about how animals are relying on us for everything. And if you have a pet, you know, and I know this, you have to take care of them because they're just like children. I mean, they rely on us for food, shelter, water, medical care, grooming, giving them a bath, taking care of them, watching out for them. So that they rely on us. And I can't tell you how many of the dogs that I have seen new to my neighborhood that have turned up with just skin and bones that we feed and try to take care of because people just left them off. I mean, that's just not something you should do.
Or they're just leaving them in houses and driving away. One of the animal control guys has been picking up several with houses that people drove away. And in Ocean Springs, there was somebody that drove away and left 30 cats. They just left them. My thing on my Facebook and on my website as a daily thing is please remember to water, feed, shelter your animals. And the other thing that I always add to it is check on the elderly, because it only takes a minute to just do all of those things, you know. The elderly have a tendency to do without air, and they shut all their windows, and this is a problem. From when I was an EMT, they're afraid to leave windows open because they're being robbed or that kind of thing broken into, and so they don't realize that their body is going to overheat a lot of times, and if you don't check on them, sometimes it can be very devastating.
Well, we've had some very hot, and today's no exception, 110.
And they won't open their windows, and they can't afford to pay their electric.
Right. But make sure your pets are in a place where they're not baking in the sun. And it happens. They chain them on a 2-foot chain to a tree, and there's no water, shelter. I get calls all the time. I go down and fight with people constantly. I would like to go in their yards and steal them, but I was told that it's a felony and I can't do it. No. So then I go in and I offer to take the animal. I have gone and offered to take the animal or, you know, fix it or whatever. But even if you fix the animal, it doesn't mean that they're not going to still continue to keep it on that 2-foot chain with the sun baking it all day long. Well, I guess mine are living like kings because as we speak, they're at home in the air conditioning, probably laying on a soft bed somewhere asleep waiting for me to get home and feed them and take care of them.
And there are a lot of people who think just like you. There really is. But then there's a lot of people who, you know, I get tired of hearing this is redneck country. So what? Does that mean that you have to, you know, be cruel to your animals? You know, you got to treat them so mean, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Even if they're redneck doesn't mean that they don't eat, sleep, drink, and stay cool, you know?
Well, we've only got a couple of minutes left, so let's go back over this information. You've Saturday, August 6th at the Singer River Mall, 12 to 5. You've got a benefit for the Jackson County Spay and Neuter. And there's going to be New York-style pizza.
Yep.
And you're going to have all of the vendors that are in the mall there with tables, and they'll be examples of what they have to offer, and they're going to have door prizes. And you've got first prize, Isla Casino, 2-night stay, 2 buffets, and a $40 gift certificate to the Cafe at the Point. Second prize is your handyman is 3 hours of free labor for something that you need done at your home.
People love that one.
Yeah,
Let me tell you a real quick joke about that. A lady came up to buy a ticket, and she says to her friend, "Oh, you need that one." And the lady says, "Can he come to my house early?" She said, "Because I want him to go fishing with me, and then I want him to clean the fish and pick my beans." When I told him that, he goes, "Hey, if that's what they want me to do, I'll do it." I almost lost it. I was laughing
free
so.
fishing trip to bait the hook, clean the fish,
That's
and
what
pick
she
the
wanted.
beans, and she'll probably fry the fish and cook the beans for you.
It was really cute when she said it.
And we've only got about 30 seconds, so we need to get this one in. Third prize is New York pizza and Cinema 5 dinner and a movie.
And we're going to have Weebo the Clown. There's also going to be a monkey for the Cinema 5 for the Planet of the Apes. And I also hear that there's a new food place moving into the mall, and there might be a Chicken Man.
Chicken Man. Well,
And then we do have a lot for the kids. You know, we're going to have a coloring contest. We're going to have face painting. They're all going to get a free DVD and candy.
Well, Helene, it was so good to have you come into the studio and talk to us about this. And
I
hope
appreciate
that
it.
people come out and support you on this.
I do too.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir, and thank you.
Thank you for what you're doing for the animals in Jackson County. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching this very special edition of Spotlight on Jackson County. Don't forget, August the 6th, 12 to 5, Singing River Mall, the benefit for Jackson County Spay and Neuter. We'll see you on another show.